Hello, everyone. I'm Reverend Dr. Gertie Loretta Hurley, team leader of the Love AME Church Health Ministry and founder and CEO of Taking Effective Action Incorporated, acronym T. Love AME Church and T have partnered together to present this healthy soundbite. It's Suicide Awareness Prevention and Awareness Month. There are many factors that come into play when we talk about mental health. Today, we'll be talking about the link between mental health and heart health. We have Dr. Patricia Davison here with us, who will discuss more about the link between mental health and also tell us what we can do about it. Dr. Davison is a cardiologist who has a private practice in Washington, D.C. Dr. Davison, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
When we talk about mental health, we don't usually think about how heart disease ties into it. Dr. Davison, can you give us an insight on this?
Well, heart disease usually plays a role in just about everything that goes on in our body. Because the arteries that lead to the heart and all the arteries in the heart and in the body carry with it enzymes that are good and that are bad. And when you are under stress or depressed or have anxiety, you release enzymes that the lay community calls adrenaline, but we call them catecholamines in the medical community, which cause constriction of your arteries and then could cause a rise in the blood pressure. And also there's a disabling of cells called platelet cells, which are a major part of heart attacks and strokes, which end up causing the blood cells to clump. And we know that those become dysfunctional when we are under stress and when we have depression. And so that's a major role. And that's why we see so much obesity. We need to recognize that the massive 85% of Americans being overweight, especially Americans of color, are overweight. And that is because of the fact that there is so much emotional stress that they are eating unhealthy foods, what we call comfort food. And that leads us to more diabetes, which then ends up leading us to heart disease and higher blood pressures, higher cholesterols, and damaging both our heart and our brain. So depression plays a very major role. So some people at least our younger generation now is going to suicide. Our older generation tolerated the stress that we've had in this country. And so we know that that is a major reason why we have so much obesity and diabetes and heart disease within our communities, because we have an unhealthy lifestyle as a result of that mental stress.
What can people start doing today to improve their mental health, Dr. Davis?
Meditation, prayer, yoga, all of those kinds of things, walking, all of those things cause beneficial hormones to be released and cause dilation of our artery wall and less stress on it.
From a religious point of view, they can also track reading comforting scriptures and also talk to their pastor. Right, Dr. Davison?
That's correct. And also reading the many journals that you put out each year with inspirational passages.
Well, thank you for that. We certainly see that mental health and heart disease are linked together. Thank you again to Dr. Davison for that great information.
Thank you.